Hi guys, welcome. I know I'm late. I am sorry. But I just got home and had to take Dylan out. Anyhow. So I kind of got a little twisted up today. That's why I couldn't make it to the 5 o'clock live stream. I'll try to make it up tomorrow. This phone here is probably not going to last that long, but we'll do the best that we can. I got my new cards. So tomorrow we're going to use new cards. I haven't even opened the box yet, but I have to sage them and get them ready before we can use them. So I'll do that tonight. Okay, first person I have here is Cinnamon Toast. Love. Love for Cinnamon Toast. Okay, if you're not with anyone right now, well, whether you're with someone right now or not, you've got, your love life is picking up. There is 10 cups being full, which means happiness is flowing to you, because not only is love coming in or love is getting better, but you have financial stability and money flowing to you as well. So there's celebration around love that's quite passionate. If you're not with anyone right now, it could be with a Virgo that's entering. If you are with someone right now, your current relationship will be moving forward. Use your intuition. Balance, patience, compassion will be restored to the situation, and also you have good karma around you. If you're not with anyone, possible people coming in: Virgo, Libra, Sagittarius. If you are with someone right now, current relationship moves forward nice. Bridget, what should I look forward to? You have a couple of things. So you have, you're going to be beginning a personal transformation that's going to take you in lots of different directions, or just growing yourself, transforming yourself, evolving spiritually. You have a wish, so that's just about anything you want, put it out into the universe. Now, you also have a love connection here, which is a soulmate relationship coming in if you're not with anyone. If you are with someone right now, current relationship gets better, rekindles. You also have some good karma coming in, or you may be seeing some karma, which is nice. People getting what they deserve, reaping what you sow. So that's nice. I think you're moving into a time of personal transformation, which is great. Energique. How will my clothing brand go in the future? Okay. It looks like it may struggle at first. Three of Swords is in reverse, which isn't terrible. I mean, it would be bad if it was upright, but not so bad in reverse. It could be like minor setbacks, minor disappointments, and you may have trouble with some decisions. Like you may have decisions to make. But as we move forward, you have the 10 of Pentacles. You also have the 7 of Pentacles in reverse, which means that in the near future, you'll feel like all the hard work you put in is finally paying off with a very large sum of money. Also, the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups usually would be a love relationship or feeling good on the love department. But being that this is more of a career thing, we can sort of apply it there too. Because if this is your passion or this is your soul's calling or something that really feeds your soul, the Ace of Cups being full would make a lot of sense. And it would be generally a good feeling. You also have transformation coming in with the Death card. So this business or clothing line or whatever it is will be transforming. Who knows? Maybe you take it in several different directions over the course of the years. I think it's going to be successful. 10 of Pentacles. Susie, why is he still ignoring me? Is it deliberate? Okay. Well, yeah, it's kind of deliberate. This guy has got some problems. I don't know if he's got a drug problem or if he's got like mental, if it's something that's like a personality thing. The devil is here. So he's got some serious issues. That's why he acts like this. He is being deliberate. It's almost as if he's trying to punish you for something. New chapter. I told George how I felt and blocked him. What can I expect next? The cycle is going to continue. You may be feeling heartbroken and like the weight of the world is on your shoulders right now, but then he comes back, or one of you makes contact with the other, and the cycle starts again. You'll reconnect. Things will be good for a couple of days, and then like this is a cycle. So somebody gets in touch with somebody somehow, and the cycle continues. There's only a couple of things that you can do really to change this, and that would either stop blocking him and stop fighting with him, or you have to change the energy of the situation. So this is going in a cycle. It's cyclical, like that. It keeps happening. Fighting, talking, having a good time, ignoring, blocking, and it keeps going. So you have to do something to break the cycle. My suggestion is, and I tell everyone this, don't block anyone if you want them to contact you. If you're really truly done with him, and then you block him, and then that's it. Then you walk away from it. Otherwise, the energy that's going out into the universe is just too much, like go away, come here, go away, come here, go, and that's what you're getting. That's what your life is reflecting, exactly what you're putting out there. So you want to break this cycle. You have to do something completely different to get it to change. Either you have to keep him blocked and walk away for good, or walk away for a long enough time that he finally realizes that you're not going to put up with this anymore. See, he doesn't believe it. He doesn't believe it. You can only block someone and walk away for a short period of time, so many times, before they know that you're just, that you're going to give in. It's going to go back, like this has happened too many times. So, my suggestion would be to figure out exactly what it is that you want, and then stick to it and consistently put that out into the universe. You want him blocked, then that's what you stick to. And I told you guys, when I made the decision that I wasn't going to be anymore, I wasn't going to be Gary's puppet, or, at his beck and call when he wanted me to be. I made that decision and I didn't look back, and that was it. And every time he entered my mind, I got busy doing something else because I had had enough. If you're at that point, then that's it. Leave him blocked and walk away. If you're not at that point, my suggestion would be you have to break this cycle, because if you don't, this is just going to repeat. We're going to keep going around and around. Same thing keeps happening. He doesn't believe that you're going to keep him blocked because you've done this before. You guys have been in this exact same situation before. So you have to do something to change the energy. Otherwise, somebody's going to contact the other person, and we're just going to go back and forth. It's a cycle, and it's like, and it gets very deep, and it's very hard to get out of the more we do it. And it's tough, but it's not impossible. L donated for Sue. All right, Sue, to put the purple hearts. Elizabeth, general for the next 30 days. You're about to embark. A lot of people got a transformation. You even may have a new idea for a new business or a new job or some kind of new skill that you may be focused on and thinking about. Cause for celebration comes in, and passion around your love life. A new begin, and there's definitely a new job offering. But you could have a new beginning with, you got several different people here when it comes to love relationships. So you have two things going on. You have the love relationships, which is you have a Virgo, you have a Taurus, you have a Libra. Now, you also have the business thing, working hard. This could be a new skill. It could also be training at a new job, or you may be taking a new course. Ace of Pentacles, new job offering. You have a lot going on in the next the next 30 to 60 days, I would say. Susie, what will happen if I pull back all my energy? Well, he'll come forward a little bit, but once again, you have to do something that's going to change this. Otherwise, the same thing. You're going to get caught in that cycle, and it's going to be, you pull back all your energy, he comes forward. You make plans with him, he doesn't show up. you're mad at him again, you don't talk for a little while, and then like you're another one that's caught in a cycle. And I've been caught in this myself, so I'm not like throwing stones at you. I've been there for a very long time. It went on with me. But changing the energy will help. See, for me, I don't know if everyone is like this, but once I am done, I'm done. It's very hard for me to go back. If I don't feel the same, I don't feel the same, and nothing makes me feel it again. I actually kind of get like really turned off. So when I pulled my energy completely back, it didn't take me long before I was like, I am not going back, you know? And then what happened was, of course, like usual, what happens is he showed up again because that was the cycle. It didn't make a difference how mad I got at him or what I called him because, he always came back and I always let him back in. So, yeah, if you pull your energy back, you're going to hear from him. You will. You're going to hear from him. And the cycle will continue. So figuring out how to change it, like doing something that is completely different. Like you can't keep telling somebody I'm never going to speak to you again and then speak to them because they don't believe it. You have to really do something that's different. Otherwise, we're going to keep repeating this. Mimi, question below. How is my ex JRT feeling about me? I had a dream that she was coming back. Okay, let's see. Well, now we've got Venus retrograde. We've got Mercury's going at the end of June, I think it is. Jupiter is going retrograde. Chances are she is going to come back. Let's see. How is she feeling? Well, the Two of Cups is in reverse. So that still looks like you guys are still broken up. I don't think that you're getting back together, but it can change quickly and overnight with the Eight of Wands, and there's happiness around the situation. I think you will be hearing from her. Lovers is in reverse too. So I don't think that she's looking to get back together, but I do think that there's going to be contact coming up. And it may cause you a little bit of anxiety when she first returns. Just kind of go with it and let's see what happens. Talia. General, sure. Two of Swords. You may have a decision that you have to make, or a decision may be coming up that's kind of weighing on your mind. You have the strength to make the right decision. I have no doubt when this card shows up. Moving forward, somebody comes in out of the blue that you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time. It makes you very happy because you have the Sun card here. You also have the Lovers card. So if you're not with anyone right now, a soulmate relationship enters. If you are with someone right now, current relationship sort of rekindles. You may have some rest and relaxation coming up over the next couple of weeks. And you may even have a new job or business opportunity with the Ace of Pentacles. Business idea, maybe, with the Ace of Pentacles. Sepia, what's going on with the 2 jobs I interviewed for? Okay, let's see. You have a wish. Put that out into the universe because you can get whatever job it is that you want. And you're going to get something because look at what you got here. 6 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles in reverse, and the 10 of Pentacles. Feeling very well appreciated, being very well compensated, feeling like the effort you put into the world is coming back to you, and the 10 of Pentacles, a large sum of money. Plus, you have feeling like the world is at your feet. So you're going to get one of the 2 jobs, or, I mean, you are getting a job very soon, and it should be with very good pay. But with the 9 of Cups, put it out into the universe exactly what you want because you got a wish coming. Queen, General. If you're not with anyone right now, out of the blue, when you least expect it, you've got love come in. If you are with someone right now, current relationship, it gets rekindled. Balance, patience, compassion, and serenity around you, and also leadership. You're taking control of something, moving forward in some kind of career endeavor or some kind of a business idea. Feeling much more balanced and having success around your business business, career, or job, whatever it is. Allison, what is T and S's next tower moment going to be about and when? There's nothing that's happening too soon. It's going to take a little bit of time, but there's betrayal around them. Somebody, there's a fire sign here. I think the fire sign is going to feel betrayed. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. But it's going to take some time because right now they've got happiness, passion, a new beginning, rest and relaxation around them. So this could take some time before they have a big tower moment. Possibly in the next 10 weeks. Yeah, it's going to take a little bit of time. I would say 10 weeks. V. Do I have anything to look forward to in the next couple of months? I feel isolated and alone, and that everyone is against me. You know what? I can totally understand why you're feeling like that, especially if you're on lockdown. My brother told me that now in New York they've extended it to June 15th. So it's like every time we think that we're almost getting there, it gets pushed back another 2 weeks. It is isolating and it is lonely. And for somebody who may already be feeling that way, this can make it even worse. So let's see what you have to look forward to. There's your anxiety right there. Use your intuition because you have some good stuff coming in. What you have here, the Eight of Pentacles, which is learning a new job, a new skill, or taking a new course. It's something that would be bringing in a very large sum of money at some point, or making extra money at some point. And it would be something that would be very beneficial. It would ease up money issues or help you pay off a debt, and you feel a lot less burdened. Focusing on something like this may help with feeling isolated, especially if you're, well, see, that's the thing. I don't know if you can go to a class, but even if you can't go to a class, even if you can like Zoom, like, for example, a friend of mine is doing a, it's all online, but it's always been online. It has nothing to do with the pandemic. She's going to school to be some sort of a counselor, like a life coach. But it's not just like life coach, like as far as career is concerned. It's more of like kind of like on the spiritual level, and also with like health and holistic sort of things. Not that it's medicine, but I think it's like more along like holistic things. And she does, this is all done online with people. Like her partner in the class or in the group, I think she said was from Kansas. So even though they're far away, they FaceTime and everything, which at least, you know, it's talking to somebody at the very least. I understand the isolation thing. And unfortunately, I mean, I really thought this was going to be over in the middle of April, and it's going much longer than I thought. So it's hard to deal with the isolation. And I feel like it's almost like at some point, like this is worse for a lot of people, to be so isolated and to be away from other people. I don't know if you live with anyone, but if you live alone, it can be very lonely. But I do think that you may take a course or something that could help at least expand your circle. Even if you're not meeting in person, meeting online, FaceTiming people, at least it can give you sometimes just something new can give you something to look forward to and can make you feel much more open and like something is going on and not so stagnant. I know this is a really bizarre time that we're living in, really. Al, thoughts and feels about what he saw my picture today. Okay. He thought the picture was nice. He thought that, I don't know what the picture was or what he was looking at, but it looks like he was impressed. The Empress is here, which is good. Money, abundance, fertility, prosperity, beauty. And it looks like for whatever reason he holds himself back. So I don't know if he liked what he saw, he doesn't vocalize it. He just doesn't express his feelings. Like that's not, or at least at this point he isn't. With the Eight of Wands, I mean the Eight of Swords. Beautiful Aries love reading. All right, you have a little bit of a roller coaster ride here. So at first there's a celebration around love, but then it looks like you may be dealing with some kind of heartbreak or disappointment. But that quickly moves into the past, and it might be like a big deal for 5 minutes, and then it's over. It goes in the past. Then it looks like you're holding yourself back. But then you're standing there feeling like you're waiting for your ship to come in. Now, if you're not with anyone right now, you have a fire sign around you, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, and you lay down the law with them. And you're like, listen, this is what I'll put up with. This is what I'm not putting up with. Don't bullshit me. And you get what you want. Things can change very quickly for you. And then the sun comes out over your relationship, and you have good fortune. Now, if you are with somebody, your relationship would kind of go through that, you know, something to celebrate, some kind of a disappointment. It's not that big of a deal. You move on, that kind of thing. But with the Page of Wands, there could be like, it could take on like, instead of a fire sign coming in, if you're with someone right now, it could be more of like taking on a little bit more adventure in your relationship. Phantom, general love reading. If you are not with anyone right now, you have a couple of people coming in. You have a Virgo here. You also have a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. It looks like if you're not with anyone, the person shows up out of the blue when you least expect it, and you're no longer feeling like you're waiting for your ship to come in. Life moves forward. It also looks like this person has a lot of respect for you, and they treat you really well. Feel like your life is moving forward nice and like finally things are moving forward. It also looks like you leave in the past things that no longer serve you. Same thing if you're with somebody right now. If you're leaving old hurt, old wounds, old bullshit in the past, and you're moving forward. Your current relationship, if you're in one, with the Ace of Swords, would be like cutting through bullshit, kind of laying down the law as to what you want and where you want the relationship to go. It's like not standing for any shit. But also being honest about what it is you expect or what you want in the future. Sepia, general career. You're going to have choices. 7 of Cups, first thing that comes up. Choices. Feeling like all the hard work you put out, you're going to get a payoff. Feeling like now you're paying. 5 of Pentacles is either relief around money issues or paying off a debt that was weighing on your mind, or feeling relief that like you paid your credit card off, student loan, whatever. And your career is moving forward pretty quickly with the Chariot. It also looks like you may be starting a new job, new career, or some kind of a new endeavor with the Fool. Fool can be embarking on something that may even be a little bit above your head or out of your league, but you take a risk and you succeed. Like it's like stepping out of the box and succeeding. It also looks like you have good fortune on your side. You also have good karma, and you're feeling very well balanced. Not holding yourself back. The Eight of Swords in reverse is not holding yourself back. Opportunity arises and you take it. And even though I don't know if you have a job right now, things start to move forward a little bit quickly. Even if they haven't been, things will start to move forward quickly, and you feel like you made it to the top of the mountain. You can breathe a sigh of relief. perseverance around a new opportunity or a new idea. Emily, the outcome of my relationship with the Taurus. Well, it looks like it's going to be good. You got celebration. Excuse me. You have a wish here. Use your intuition. Success around the relationship. It looks like things are going to be good for a while. Things are moving along smooth. L, what has been in my energy? Why has my energy been so heavy today? I think that Jupiter turned retrograde today. I think that may be affecting some of us, especially if you're ruled by Jupiter. So has somebody stabbed you in the back, or you've been dealing with somebody who did something that was disappointing? Either that, or you're picking up on it. There also may be an argument in the near future, and a mini tower moment with the tower in reverse. So intuitively, you may be picking up on this. If it hasn't happened yet, if you're like, oh, there's nothing that's happened. Why am I feeling like this? It may be coming. It doesn't look like the biggest deal. Towers in reverse, but it could be something that's weighing on you. I also think that the planetary shifts that we have, everything moving retrograde is slowing everything down, and it just happened. Let me see. I think Venus went yesterday, and I think that Jupiter went today. Let me check. What the hell? Let me just do the current planets. I know that Venus went. I think Jupiter went too. And those are pretty heavy planets, especially if they're your ruling planet. Let's see. Venus retrograde at 21 degrees of Gemini, right on my ascendant. 21 degrees Gemini, first house for me. Jupiter is retrograde 27 degrees Capricorn. Pluto retrograde 24 degrees Capricorn. Saturn retrograde 1 degree of Aquarius. Yeah, we have a lot of heavy planetary shit moving backwards. But you know something? I think that this is all going to be for the greater good, because I think a lot of this is going back to clean up old bullshit. Like almost like it feels like cleaning out the shed and getting rid of what's not needed, and kind of rearranging everything. So I think it's going to be for the greater good, even though it feels like shit right now. The Sun and Jupiter are pretty much trining. The Sun and Jupiter, the Sun, Jupiter, and Pluto are kind of trining one another right now. There could be like some serious changes happening. I don't want to look at that anymore. There's too much going on. Damn. Sign, grand trine in the earth signs. Anyway, I think it's planetary more than, I think it's more so planetary, the energy, rather than like a stupid little tower moment in reverse, which doesn't look like it's that big of a deal. Okay, I think Sue and Rosie both have super chats that were bought from other people, so send them with purple hearts. Emily, what's coming towards me in the near future? Okay, you've got passion coming in around you. If you're not with anyone right now, a Pisces enters. If you are with someone right now, you still have passion coming in, but use your intuition. You also have some money coming in, 9 of Pentacles. Happiness on all levels when you make a decision. You make a decision to leave the past in the past and move forward. When you do that, you have a wish around love that leads to success. L. My ears keep ringing. What is Spirit trying to tell me? Spirit cards. The freaking ringing in the ears. I had that yesterday several times. What is Spirit trying to tell me with the ringing in the ears? Okay. Ace of Fire. An exciting new opportunity, career advancement, change your life now. Eight of Earth. Skilled work is rewarded, learning all there is to know about a topic, and going back to school. The Star, Archangel Jophiel. Happy times, make positive, optimistic, long-term plans. You're on the right path. Excellent. Rosie, does MB have feelings for me, or is he just being a good friend? Let's see. Does he have feelings? I think he's got feelings. Yeah, I think he's got feelings. Yep. Allison, what does this retrograde look like for me? Okay. It looks like for you, it may slow things down. Eight of Wands in reverse is a slowdown. It also looks like you may feel a little bit unbalanced, and it may make a delay around happiness. But it does look that money-wise, it may be good. You could be paying off a debt or a loan of some type. It may also bring in some worry around you. But you do make a decision to leave the past in the past. And anything that's hurt you or anybody that's hurt you or done anything that's like stabbed you in the back is moving into the past. And I don't think you're going to want these people to be part of your life anymore. You're going to be done with it. It's like it ends it. Retrogrades can do that. And that's good. Cleaning out the shed. Get rid of the old shit. Rearrange it. Make room for new. Nana, General. You have some arguments that are moving into the past. Five of Swords in reverse. Any arguments and bullshit moves into the past. The happy home is here. Feeling good around the home, entertaining around the home, changing homes, decorating your home, redecorating, rearranging something. You also have the feeling of no longer holding yourself back. There's some kind of celebration coming in around you. And somebody comes in out of the blue who you may not have seen or spoken to in some time, could be a Capricorn. But on top of that, you've got the Ace of Swords, which kind of indicates that you're no longer putting up with any bullshit. Cutting through bullshit, setting up healthy boundaries, and life moves forward. What happened here? Oh, there. Priscilla, general reading. Got money coming in. First card. You've got 9 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups. A wish around money and a large sum of money coming in. Strength around you. Somebody from your past returns that you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time. It could be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. And they may come in out of the blue when you least expect it. You could be planning a trip to, by, or over water or seas. Traveling to water, by water, or on water. Sue, General. The sun's coming out over your life. You got happiness coming in. Feeling balanced. Feeling like anxiety, depression is moving into the past. You also have balance, patience, compassion with the Temperance card. You may be spending time around a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, who's got a lot of respect for you and treats you really well. You're persevering. You're like, it's like rolling up your sleeves and diving into hard work. I don't know if it's a new job or a new school, but something, a lot of work is coming in for you. It makes you feel good though. It makes you feel productive and balanced, and I think you do really well. Sweet thing, love reading. Oh. Okay. So you've got walking away from an old betrayal, an old wound, and leaving it in the past and not looking back. You continue to move forward with passion. You have a couple of players around you. If you're not with anyone right now, you've got a Virgo. You also have an air sign, Leo, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Feeling like all 10 cups are full moving forward. It also looks like you may be taking some time to yourself, rest, relax, rejuvenate on your weekend away or something like that coming up, or over the summer. But it would be something that would be very rejuvenating and relaxing. Uh-oh, I think I lost my spot. Hang on. Oh, damn. Wait a minute. I don't want to skip anyone. Sue, I did. The next person I see here is Sweet Thing for how is Kenneth and Marquisha's relationship. I don't know if there's anybody above that, though, that I skipped. How is Kenneth and Marquisha's relationship? Seems to be lacking passion, and it also seems to be lacking, like, romance. 9 of Cups and the 10 of Cups in reverse isn't so hot. It's not, it's like stable, as a friendship, but it doesn't seem like it's too passionate or loving. Not at this point, anyway. Josette, what is going on in Dre's head since I stopped texting? He's like slow and steady wins the race. He doesn't understand why you slow down, but he doesn't think that it's an issue yet because he's pretty much prepared or feels like you're going to he's going to hear that you're going to reach out to him. He's like not sure why you haven't done it, but it's like with the Judgment card, he's betting that you will and that he'll hear from you at any moment. I feel like I missed a lot of people. Well, it's 10:40 on this thing here. Oh, maybe not. Cece, how does Laura feel about me romantically and in general? All right, if this is somebody from your past, he comes back. But it doesn't look like he's coming back with an offering of love. It looks like he's strong. Use your intuition. He's got a lot of strength around him. But it doesn't look like he comes back with an offering of love because the Ace of Cups is in reverse. There is forward movement with your relationship with him and there's happiness, but it doesn't look like at this point you connect with him romantically. He looks like he comes back, maybe he comes back as a friend first and he wants to get on solid ground before things move forward. I mean, in general, he thinks that you're balanced. He thinks you're successful, you're creative. He thinks that you're attractive, and he thinks that you're well balanced. But I'm not seeing love here right now. Kira, how is Leroy feeling about me? Spontaneous, fun, carefree, grounded, down to earth, hardworking, irresistible, lover's card, definitely has love for you. Definitely thinks that you're attractive, lucky. He thinks that he's lucky to be with you, and he thinks that you're have a lot of potential. Tessa, is my boyfriend the Aries bored of our relationship? No, I don't think so. I'm only getting 33% chance, which is pretty low. No, I don't think he's bored. I did one for, I might have done two for Phantom. I think I did a general one and a love one maybe, or maybe it was just a love one. I don't remember, but I know I did at least one. Stephanie, how is T feeling about me today? He's feeling like mildly heartbroken right now, and the Three of Swords in reverse isn't like his heart's not shattered and broken, but he's upset. He's feeling like well, I mean, he felt like you guys had a good connection, and he feels like he's prepared, but he's a little bit unbalanced. He's a little unsure. And he thinks that you're balanced. He thinks that you're more balanced than he is. He thinks that you're passionate, peaceful, kind, successful. He thinks that you're attractive, happy, hardworking, spontaneous, and lucky. Queen, what's coming in for me in 2021? You're walking away from things that no longer serve you. You are like wiping the slate clean. Anything that doesn't work for you, love-wise, work-wise, is moving into the past. Arguments moves into the past. Spending some time in contemplation. You may be learning a new skill that earns you money in the future, feeling a little bit more balanced in yourself. Distancing yourself from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, it proves to be very healthy. Moving forward, you have a wish that comes in around a celebration that comes around new beginnings, new friends, new people, and new job opportunities. No longer holding yourself back. And at that point, you're going to feel like you've been pretty much guided by the divine, and things start to fall into place for you. I think 2021 is going to be a good year. Stephanie, still no contact. Why? How is he feeling about it? He feels like an asshole, and he feels like you're going to yell at him, which, I mean, he would deserve. Five of Swords is like he's afraid of an argument. He's got a tower around him. He's not happy. Three of Pentacles is feeling unnerved, unbalanced, upside down, uprooted. Feeling like he's fucked up. He knows he fucked up, and he doesn't know how to fix it. He should just man up and do the right thing, but apparently he's having a hard time doing that because he knows he's wrong. Phantom, reading for Jessica. Jessica, purple hearts if you haven't already. Stephanie, does T think Lynella knows about us? And if so, okay, let's see. Does he think that Lynella knows? Hey, what's wrong? He does, and it makes him feel weak because I think he thinks that she probably told you to tell him to fuck off. It makes him feel weak knowing that she knows, that he thinks she knows. Susie, how do I break this cycle? Okay, breaking a cycle of anything, right? You have to do something that you haven't done before. So, you know, it's like, I say this all the time, and it's funny. I was thinking about this woman on my way home before. I worked with a woman who, from the time that she started working there, she was a little overweight, but she put on a lot of weight. Working at a desk job, you put on weight. I mean, it's just, it's not, you know, you're sitting around all day. So she put on some weight. And by every Friday, she would be like, she would order like a big lunch, and then she would be like, yeah, but Monday I'm going to start my diet. And then every Monday by like 11 o'clock, she was ordering a Reuben sandwich with fries. Like, this was like a cycle with her. And, you know, and we used to joke about it. Yo, don't worry, start a diet Monday. But it was a cycle. It was like, it was okay for her to order a big lunch on Friday because Monday she was going to start a diet. And then for whatever reason on Monday, she would have an excuse and she would order the Reuben sandwich with the fries every Monday. And then sometimes she would justify it by saying, well, I'm only going to eat half of it. Whatever. So, like, you have to do something to break the cycle. It has to be something different. You can't keep doing the same thing and expecting you're going to get a different result. People get accustomed. Like, we know how people are going to react. Like, we know people, and when we're close to people, we know how they're going to react in a situation. So by continuing to play this game, which it is, because the other person knows that if you say, well, I'm never going to speak to you again, they don't believe it because they've heard that before, and you still talk to them and you're still seeing them and they're still not showing up and they're still lying, and they're like, and it goes around and around. They know what they can get away with, you know? So you have to do something that's completely different, and you have to stick with it. If you don't do something different, they're not going to believe you. It's like, you know, threatening. Well, they're empty threats. If you threaten somebody 50 times, like, long story short, for me, I was in a situation once where somebody was ignoring me, and I was like, listen, motherfucker, if you don't answer me, I'm going to show up at your fucking house, and you and I both know you don't want that. Well, I would get my answer, right? He didn't want that, so he would answer me. But, you know, I never showed up, right? And then one time, without announcing it and without telling him I was going to show up, I showed up. So my point is that if you want to, you have to do something that's different. Like, you can threaten somebody and threaten somebody and threaten somebody, but or repeat the cycle, repeat the cycle, repeat the cycle. But unless you act out differently, they're not going to believe you. And so it's something, you have to do something different. So if you're always texting him, stop texting him. If he texts you and you always answer him, don't answer him. Make him wait the way he makes you wait. And if changing the energy of the situation doesn't work, then it doesn't work, but at least you're not going through the same cycle, because going through the same cycle is not proving to fix the problem. It's just the same thing. You know, it's like Monday we fight, Tuesday we're together, Wednesday things are okay, Friday he disappears again, he comes back on Sunday, we fight, he apologizes. You know, it's like it's around and around and around. So you have to do something to change it. If you do something and you change it and it doesn't work, well, then it doesn't work. And then, you know, that's the answer. But however you normally treat him, you have to do the opposite, because he's expecting you. He knows, you know, it's like if somebody doesn't pay like the phone bill, right? So you pay it for them every month. They're going to expect you to pay it. And you might say to them, I'm not paying it for you this month, but if you pay it, they're going to expect you to pay it. So if you let their phone get shut off, then they're going to be like, hey, why is my phone working? You know, and then they take you seriously. So you have to do the opposite of what they're going to expect. Otherwise, it doesn't change. Like, they know what they can get away with. And they're not, like, it's very hard to earn respect from somebody who's disrespecting you. So you're not going to earn respect by allowing them to continue to disrespect you. You know, it's disrespectful to tell somebody that you're coming over and then not show up. Like, really? Like, we're not 12 fucking years old anymore. Like, this is not acceptable behavior. And, you know, it's unfortunate, but people that have put up with it, like me, I'm not, you know, I've done it. I've put up with that shit before. Those are not the people that get the respect. Unfortunately, it's the people that are like, you know what, I'm fucking done with you. Don't fucking show up. Get the fuck out of here. And those are the people that wind up getting respect. And we see it. Like, we see it all the time. But yet we don't know how to do it for ourselves. Stand up for yourself. Set boundaries. Listen, you're supposed to be here at 3 o'clock. If it's 3:01 and you're not fucking here, don't bother showing up. I'm not answering the door. You know, like, because this childish behavior. I mean, it's not acceptable for a grown adult to do that. You know, it's one thing if you say to someone, "Hey, if I'm in town, I'll swing by." It's another thing to have plans with somebody and to be dressed and waiting, and then it's like, where are they? Like, it's not, that's not acceptable. And you know, I get to the point like with, like, you want to wring these people's necks, like, how do you think that you have the right to do this to me? But then it's like, you also have to look at yourself, because you have to be like, why do I think that I should put up with this? What is so great about this idiot that I feel that I have to sit around and wait and hope that he shows up when he says he's going to? So that's when I would bring it back to myself. And that's the point that I got to with Gary, that I was like, you know what? It's really not that great. Like, what am I losing? Somebody that lies to me? Somebody that wants to show up at 2 o'clock in the morning and then disappears for 3 weeks? All right, and then, yeah, if I don't have to get out of bed at 2 o'clock in the morning to entertain you, I mean, that's okay with me. But for me, I had really gotten to a point where I don't even think I said anything. I don't even think I cursed him out. I just think that I went like radio silent, and that was it. And, you know, and I was like, you know what? I'm fucking done. Anyhow, I went off on a long tangent, but my suggestion would be to do the opposite of what you normally do. So if you normally text him Saturday morning, don't text him. If he texts you, ignore him. Make him wait. Make him wait the way he makes you wait. Because if he doesn't show up and it doesn't work, I mean, was the relationship that great? I mean, that's the point that I got to. I was like, what am I really losing here? What am I really losing? I mean, half the time, Gary used to show up though. Gary wasn't one. If he said he was coming, he came. But it would be like once every 3 weeks. It would be at 3 o'clock in the morning. It would be stupid, you know? And it's like, really, do I have to get up in the middle of the night, you know, because you're in town? Like, I don't. Anyway, do the opposite of what you normally do. That's my advice. And don't tell them. Don't threaten them. Just do it. Just do it. Like, if you normally say, you know, I'm going to punch you in the face, don't tell him first. Just punch him. Like, you know, because people say a lot of things, but nobody believes it. Nobody believes it. I'm telling you, they're so frustrating. They can really be frustrating. All right, if I've missed your super chat, send your question with purple hearts, but only send it once. If PayPal, blue hearts, and if I've never read you ever before, green hearts. Because I think that I maybe have missed people. Stephanie, if I tell T the stuff I found out today and cut him off after, how will he feel after everything is one thing after another? Okay, let's see. You found out shit on him? This guy, let's see, how's he gonna feel? He's not gonna, he's gonna be, like, he's already feeling like an asshole. He's gonna feel like a bigger asshole. Now it's upright. He's gonna be heartbroken. He's gonna be argumentative. He's gonna try to defend himself. And then he's gonna back away slowly. you may have to give him a little bit of space after you drop all that on him. But I would say go for it because, you know, I'm sick of these people. They fucking deserve it. Anna, Jay have plans to communicate with me this month or in June, my birthday month. Okay, let's see. Is he going to communicate in the month of May? I got 33% for May. Let's see for June. Will he be communicating in June? I get 70% chance for June. So you got a higher chance for June than you do in May, which is good because it may be getting closer. The time may be coming closer. Queen, messages from Spirit. Balance, Archangel Zadkiel. The need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise. Wait for perfect timing. The Knight of Earth, loyal, dedicated, honorable, and kind. Time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments. You have a guardian angel. Five of Earth, fears surrounding money, the wisdom to accept help from others, uncertain self-employment. Stephanie, was T using me for sex and material stuff? Okay, let's see. I never got the impression that he was using you. No, I don't think he was using you. I don't think he was. Stephanie, after the info I was told today, I feel so disconnected. What I once wanted worth him, I don't want anymore. Can he sense that? And if so, what does he think? Okay. He can definitely sense it. He knows that you're pulling away. He feels like a shithead. I don't know. He doesn't know that you know any of this stuff. He's going to be more embarrassed. He's already embarrassed by his behavior. He's going to be horrified. But you know what? It may be good for you, though, that you found all this out and your feelings are changing. He's going to be the loser here. I'm telling you that right now. And he's going to be the one that ends up hurt. Jessica, will I hear from the Pisces on Saturday or Sunday? Okay, will I hear from him on Saturday? 70% you hear from him on Saturday. All right, let's check Sunday. 70% chance for Saturday and for Sunday, so it could happen either one. But I'm thinking, since it's 70% for both days, you'll probably hear from him Saturday. Josette, Dre doesn't come back because his finances so wide. Dre doesn't come back because of his finances. Wait a minute. Dre doesn't come back because his finances. Why? All right, let's look at him. Well, his finances are a little bit upside down. He's got the Four of Pentacles in reverse. And he's feeling a little bit ungrounded when it comes to money. But moving forward, he's going to feel a little bit more relief around money with the Nine of Wands. He can come back. He might come back. I don't think when he leaves, I don't think he's going somewhere he wants to be. I wouldn't be surprised if he came back. I feel like financial stability and having a lot of money is important to him. It may not be what it's cracked up to be when he gets to wherever it is he's moving. He may come back, but it does weigh heavy on him that he doesn't have a lot of money. Like, he wants money. That, you know, some people are motivated by money. Some people are motivated by love. I think that it's a you know, it's like usually either or. Like, people usually hold one thing in higher regard than the other. And for some reason, money is very important to him. It may be a guy thing. I know a lot of guys that feel that way. Money is very important to them. They think that that's all that there is, or it's like some kind of status bullshit. But he can come back. He can come back. I don't think he's going to be thrilled where he's going. So, L, why has he been in my energy so heavy lately? Let's see. Have you heard from him? Because he may be showing up. He also looks like he's been thinking about you a lot. Ace of Cups and the Lovers. Judgment card is here too. You know what? If you have not heard from him, you may run into him somewhere with the Judgment card. That's why you've been feeling him. He's definitely thinking about you, but you could run into him or he's going to call you. That's going to happen soon. But that's why you're feeling that. Sage. You could try to get rid of it by saging. But, you know, if the Judgment card is like, if something is meant to be and you're meant to cross paths with the Judgment card, you kind of can't get out of it. That moment will happen. Talia for L. Lauren. Okay. Should I reach out to him, L? Okay, let's see. %, chance you should. It's slow and steady wins the race with this situation, but 70% chance, yes, you should. I mean, if it's somebody that you want to speak to, the only time I tell people not to is, well, there's a couple of reasons. Number one, if you felt like reaching out to him was going to put you in a place of vulnerability where you think that they would want to speak to you and you would feel like anxiety around the situation, because then law of attraction wise you may cultivate that. So then I would say not to do it. Also, if somebody's been like disrespecting you and not answering the text messages and not reaching out, then I would say don't text. But if a long period of time has gone by and there's you want to speak to this person and it's a matter of the battle of the egos as to who breaks down first and reaches out, then I would definitely say reach out, because it's going to cut down all the time. Why waste all this time waiting for each other to text when you can just kind of put it out in the universe and have it done already? So I would say, yeah, then reach out. Sweet thing. Why is Kenneth distant now? That's going to change out of the blue. He may be walking away from something that's not working for him. He made a choice to walk away from something. He just may have had a lot of shit going on around him, and things are going back to normal. Page of Swords, out of the blue, things change, or you hear from him. You have a wish around the situation, so put that out there. Aaron, General. Okay, so life picks up speed with the Chariot. It also could be going on a road trip, but generally speaking, it's forward movement. Out of the blue, somebody that you haven't seen or spoken to may reach out to you, an air sign, a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Feeling like good karma is now coming back to you. You have a wish, put that out into the universe. You also have choices coming in. So if you're not with anyone right now, you've got an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini around you. You're prepared to move forward with your life. You also have a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Feeling stable and well-grounded at a job or career-wise, and lots of money is flowing in. Also feeling well-balanced. Two of Pentacles is nice. It's like feeling like your life is balanced. Equal time at home, equal time with friends, equal time with your family, time at work. It's like, you know, it's not like working 150 hours a week. It's like everything is nice and balanced. Allison, for Angel, okay. Should I become a model or an artist? Okay, let's see. An artist. Sweet thing. I did the one about Marquisha and Kenneth, and I said that I think that their relationship has been like lacking passion and lacking love, but stable as far as like dealing with one another. Like it almost comes off like a friendship rather than like a romance, which is kind of, I mean, I guess that's common, but it's like really lacking passion and love. Like it's like boring. Kira, General. General for Kira. You got good karma coming in here. The Justice card. Out of the blue, somebody from your past may come back that you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time. It may just be a friend. Probably an air sign, a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius. It also looks like things start to pick up for you, like your life just starts to move forward quickly. You have a great love connection here. Somebody from your past is coming back, probably an old friend. Not a big deal, but it's, you know, something to look forward to. Strength around you, your love cup is full, and you also have some money coming in. Things are looking pretty good, you know. New chapter, he acts like he doesn't care. What's his problem? Oh, he cares. He cares. He cares. He holds himself back. He doesn't want to appear vulnerable. He wants success. He always wants to be the one that feels like he's in control. You know, and he kind of is in control most of the time, and he's in control of his emotions. However, he cares very much. You have a star around you, put your wish out into the universe, and judgment is here. So it's like the powers that be are working for you. He feels burdened. He feels like he definitely cares. He feels like he's got a long road ahead of him, and he's got the weight of the world on his shoulders. He doesn't like fighting with you. He doesn't like it at all. He doesn't know how to fix things. He doesn't know how to make things better. So he's like, he blames himself sometimes, but I think he puts on a tougher act than he really is. I think he cares more than he lets you know. Brianna, spirit guides, okay. Seven of Earth. Seeds well planted, a temporary pause in action, unnecessary worry. Ego, Archangel Jophiel. A false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. The World, Archangel Michael, a job well done. Contentment, gratitude, the path toward enlightenment. You've got a lot of archangels, Jophiel, Michael, and then also Heniel, the moon. Important psychic insights, events happening behind the scenes, release fears that hold you back. Stephanie, was Vani being malicious about the stuff she told me about how T and how he didn't look out for me and I felt so bad and embarrassed, or was she being a friend to tell me her thoughts? Okay, let's see. Was she being malicious? Let's see. I don't think that she was being malicious, no. I think that she was trying to be honest. Yeah, I think she was trying to be honest. You don't have anything to be embarrassed about. You know, it's really funny that we feel embarrassed when people treat us bad. Like, why are we embarrassed? We didn't do anything wrong. They should be embarrassed, right? Like, all right, that same woman that I spoke about with the Reuben sandwich, she was in a miserable marriage, miserable. I mean, we know that like her husband was definitely cheating on her because she used to call him like and tell him when we were getting let out early. I'm just calling to let you know I'm coming home early. Really? Like you call someone to tell them when you're coming home late, not early. You live there, you can come home anytime you want, whatever. Anyhow, she would be the first person that would be in everybody else's business and like say how embarrassing. Oh, it's so embarrassing, so-and-so was cheated on. And I'm like, wait a minute, why should she be embarrassed? She didn't do anything wrong. Why is that embarrassing for her? He should be embarrassed. I know, it's like, it's twisted. Stephanie, how would T feel if I tell him what Vonnie told me and how he didn't even look out for me as a coworker or a friend, how I confronted June for him? All right, let's see, how will he feel? He's going to know that you're calling him out on his bullshit. He's going to back up slowly. He's going to feel like an asshole because he knows that he's made really bad decisions. Here they are, two of swords in reverse. He's going to take time to think about it. And he's probably going to distance himself for a while out of embarrassment. He's the one that should be embarrassed, not you. I understand why you feel that way, but he's the one that has been an asshole. He's the one that needs to figure it out. He's going to be embarrassed, and then you're probably going to have some silence from him because he's going to be feel like too much of an asshole to face you. Josette, last time the card said he was coming back to me, but not because of finances. I was asking, why does he come back? Oh, okay, let's see. Well, I think when he comes back, he's going to want to rekindle the relationship. Wheel of Fortune, you have good luck around this situation, and you're not going to hold yourself back. You can have victory around this situation. Just watch out that you're not doing all the work, because if you're putting in all the work, the relationship is going to fall out of balance again. So when he comes back, watch out that it's the kind of thing, like imagine playing ping pong. You hit the ball, they hit the ball. You hit the ball. If you're constantly hitting the ball and they're not hitting it back, then you're not playing a game anymore. So be careful that you don't do all the work. Otherwise, the relationship is going to crumble. It's going to go out of balance and out of whack. Priscilla, what's coming in love in the next 30 days? Use your intuition. You have an air sign here, a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius, and you're about to embark on a personal transformation with the Death card. You also have an Aries around you, so you may have a choice between a couple of different people. It looks like the powers that be will be guiding you with the Judgment card, and life can change for you quickly. Judgment, you don't have to do anything. You don't have to go looking for it. You'll walk into it. It'll just happen. Oh, SO. I don't remember doing one from SO. If you're out there, can you send it with purple hearts? I think I skipped you. I haven't seen one from SO. Adriana, something about love. Use your intuition. When you connect with your intuition, life changes quickly around you. The past moves into the past and balance comes in. Moving forward, you'll have more control over your love life than you think. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. Stay connected to your intuition. You're going to have choices, and you're going to be very well prepared to deal with these choices. My nose is itchy. You have a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. You also have an air sign around you, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. Adriana, something about work. You also have a wish around work, and you're prepared. You got choices. You're going to have, you're coming into a time in your life where you're going to be able to call the shots, which is nice. It may be scary if you've never had to do that before, if you've never had the opportunity before, but you have a lot of choices coming in. You have good karma on your side. You have passion coming in. You have love coming in. You may have a couple of different either job opportunities, promotions, or different jobs altogether. And you're coming to a point, probably by the end of the year or moving into next year, where all 10 cups are full. Feeling like money is good, family is good, love is good, Friends are good. Things are just moving forward nice. Anna, I'll be on tomorrow. I'm going to put it in the community page. I think I'm going to try to go on tomorrow morning between 10 and 11 the first time. Because I missed 5 o'clock tonight. And Zara wasn't able. It's too late where she is now. Stephanie. A reader said that T was talking to other females aside from me and that he was pursuing them. Is that true? Okay. Let's see. Was it true? I'm only getting a 33% chance. Now, so that 33% chance to me is that there may have been talking. I don't think he was actually seeing anybody else. But the Eight of Pentacles is here, so he could have been putting in work talking. I don't think that he was dating anyone, but he may have been talking to people. Yeah. There may have been different people that he was, it's 33% is low. So to me, it's like, was he pursuing someone, or is it somebody just around him? Like, I always bring up my manager that I used to work with. We worked together from the time we were 18 until like until the store closed. I spent more holidays and weekends having dinner with him than he did his wife. I mean, it's just the situation. But that was it. We were coworkers. We were friends because we worked together, but somebody like me would have come up around him because I was significant because I spent so much time. We worked together all the time, and holidays, like, that's pretty significant. So 33% to me is not somebody that there's like a physical relationship with. Talking, that kind of stuff. But I don't know. I don't think he was dating anyone else. Was he talking? Maybe. Was he flirting with people? It's like online, possibly. But I don't think that he was physically with anybody else. Not that it makes it any better, but Adriana, will he be pursuing me since it will be really weird for me to talk to him as I did in the past before the fighting happened? Okay, let's see. Will he be pursuing me? Yes, he will. He's going to be pursuing you a little bit more, coming forward a little bit more. I would just forget about the past. Whatever happened in the past, just let it go. Because it's over. It's done. You can move forward. Susie, General. You've got the 10 cups in reverse. So happiness is coming. It's just delayed. You have the happy home here too. So there's a delay because there's bullshit going on around you, but it's coming. It also looks like you're going to be feeling much more balanced in the near future. The Empress is here. The Empress brings all things positive. Money, love, abundance, fertility, children if you want them. Be careful if you don't want them. The love cup is going to be full. So moving forward, there's a Virgo coming in. I don't know, maybe you haven't met this person yet, but you may have some other opportunities in the near future. Um, New chapter. What will George do next when it comes to me? He's going to try to make contact. He might apologize, but he's definitely going to make contact. Yeah, he's going to be working hard to make contact. He's a little bit undecided about what he's going to do or how he's going to move forward. He's thinking about it. But somehow he's making contact. All right, I'm going to unplug that phone and plug this one in before it dies. No, I think that's what I think somebody did last night was steal Adriana's picture, because it said like the screen name was something like Tarot Sucks or Tarot is Fake or something, but it had Adriana's picture there. That's how we knew it wasn't her. I think that's what happened. I think they just stole your picture. Like, what kind of a loser? People have nothing better to do, but like, you know what I mean? I think that that's what happened. I would just change your passwords just to be safe. Yeah, I would just change your, no, we knew it wasn't you. We knew it wasn't you because of what the person was saying. I didn't see what they were saying, but it was your picture, but it wasn't your name. It said like Tarot Sucks. Go to get last night's thing. It was like almost towards the end. That's when it was happening. It was a long thing last night, so it was like around like maybe 2 hours and 5 minutes. It was your picture, but it wasn't your name. And I don't remember what the person was saying. I think that the moderators were knocking it off because they realized it wasn't you. We knew it wasn't you, but we were like, oh shit, her account got hacked. But I don't think it got hacked. I think they just stole your picture. Josette, what is it about me that makes him want to work it out? Well, he feels that you're very well grounded. He thinks that you have like you bring out the good in him. You know, like some people, you know, you have some friends that you go out and get drunk with, and you have some friends that you go to the gym with. Well, you would be one of the people that gets into the gym on time. He thinks that you bring out the best in him. He also feels like you're very well balanced, that you're very well grounded, you have a lot of respect, and like things can work with you guys because you're stable, you know, which like sometimes I feel like telling somebody that they're stable and balanced isn't really a compliment, but it is, because so many people come up like imbalanced or doing fucked up things, you know, like doing crazy things. Like there's so many guys that I have read for where like they'd be like, well, she was fucking crazy. And I would be like, wait a minute, before you call her crazy, tell me what you did. And they would be like, no, she's just, you know, would show up in my house, or she would climb in through my window, or, you know, like crazy stuff like that. And you come off very solid and grounded, and not like living in a fantasy land so much, you know. So I think he knows that you're very real and grounded, and he can be himself, and you bring out the best in him, which is good. New chapter. When will I hear from George? Within the next 7 days. High vibration. Is Ardarsh going to contact this week? Okay. I don't think this week. I'm only getting 33%. That's kind of low. So will my body be fully healed? I'm sorry I skipped you. Like I didn't even see any of yours. It looks like you do get healed. It may take some time. Doesn't look like this is anything that's going to happen overnight, but you are in, like, the Fool is here, which is like a journey. It's going to be a journey, but yeah, I think you will be healed. What the heck did I just do? This stupid thing. Aaron, how is Danielle feeling towards me right now? Okay, let's see. She's prepared for things to move forward. She thinks that you're successful. She thinks that you have made it to the top of the mountain. You're a high achiever. She thinks that you are intuitive, attractive, happy. She thinks that you guys have a nice connection. Attractive comes up again. Passionate, balanced, serene, patient. She feels good about you. A beautiful one. Does Dallin ever think about contacting me? Okay, let's see. Absolutely. Yeah. Got 3 aces, which is like 99% chance yes. Susie, what does he get from this? Why does he want me? Well, you know what? It might not even be conscious, but what he knows that you're there, right? So he knows that he knows that you'll put up with him, and I think that there's something about that that's stable to him, that he knows that no matter how unstable or crazy he is, you're there. So he finds that comforting. There's like a level of comfort in that, like knowing that, he can be as much of a dick as he wants, and you guys work it out. You give him another chance. Like you keep giving him all these chances, so he doesn't feel like he's totally alone. He feels like he's got you there, but yet he doesn't put in the effort, and he doesn't he doesn't step up to the plate the way he should, but he doesn't feel like he has to, because he feels like you're going to be there. There's something about it that it grounds him, just knowing that you're there. Rosie, General, June 2020. This is for June 2020. Okay. The first thing that you have here is feeling a celebration. Three of Cups, being happy about something, celebrating something, no longer holding yourself back. Intuition is spot on. Life may be moving slow and steady, but it's okay. Slow and steady wins the race. Look out for a tower moment that may come in towards the end of June. But once you get past it, life changes for the fast for the better, and success comes in. So in a situation like this, the tower is like destroying something so that it can be rebuilt. And it's not that big of a disaster because success comes in immediately. So I wouldn't worry so much about it. Josette, reading for Shani. Is Corey mad at me? He won't call or answer. Okay, let's see. Is Corey mad at me? I'm only getting 33% chance. Six of Cups. He's coming back. Maybe there's something that he's busy with, but no, I don't think he's mad at you. I don't think that this is going to go on for long. Six of Cups. He comes back. He returns. Adriana, I just saw the comments of the last stream. It's really weird that person used my name. Oh, I didn't see your name. I saw your picture next to, I think Tarot is Fake was the name of the thing. And started using when I left. Yeah, I know. It was very weird. And we knew that it wasn't you. But then there was somebody else, Kendra. It looked like she was getting hacked too. Like, why did you have to hack people? Like, why can't you just leave us alone? All right, Brandy, let me do yours. General reading for Brandy. You got some fun, carefree, spontaneous times coming. You got some money coming into you and feeling well-grounded in some kind of a, it's usually a business relationship. Three of Pentacles doesn't have to be, but it usually is. Feeling like all 10 cups are full moving forward. Ace of Swords, laying down the law, setting up boundaries. Your intuition is spot on, and the powers that be are working for you. So putting you at the right place at the right time. Adriana for Sonia. Okay. Stars, yeah, you could close the super chats. Thank you. CC. Sonia, if you haven't yet, Adriana's bought you a super chat. You can send with purple hearts. How does Jay feel romantically about me, and will he ask the people he's with, SNK, to talk about me tonight with them? Okay. He's not going to talk about you tonight. No, I don't see talking here, but it looks like he feels that you're very well balanced. He thinks that you are well grounded, attractive, hardworking, spiritually connected, happy. You're a natural born leader, and you know how to get things done, and you're naturally successful, or success comes to you easily. Aaron, why does it seem like Danielle doesn't want to talk? Let's see. She's undecided. Two of Swords in reverse. Sometimes she wants to talk, sometimes she doesn't. She's unprepared. Two of Wands in reverse. So when you get that feeling, pull back. Pull your energy way back. She'll take notice. She's feeling a little anxious too, which might not have anything to do with you. It may have to do with her. Sometimes people suffer from anxiety. I did for most of my life. Um, when you feel like that, pull your energy way back. She'll take notice. Mariana, what are my boyfriend's feelings towards me? It feels good. Right now the love cup is full. It looks like you've got good fortune around this situation. It looks like you may have some fun, carefree, spontaneous times. He feels that you're very balanced. He thinks that you're kind, loving, attractive, successful, happy. So, yes, I did yours a little while ago. I said that I thought you would have a long road, but that your body would heal. Sonia, what are the chances that I'll get an apology from him in the future for what he has said and behaved? All right, let's see. Is he going to apologize? I get a 33% chance he apologizes. 33% chance. Maybe a while away. That could be why. Josette, am I going to have twins when I get pregnant? I don't think so, no. Vicky, send the question. And then moderators. I did Brandy. I don't know if Mel is here. It may just be SARS. Vicky, love reading for the next few months. Okay. Love reading for the next few months. Well, you're entering a time of transformation, which is good. You've got an Aries around you. You also have an Aquarius. You're going to have some choices. No longer feeling weighed down and burdened. No longer feeling stabbed in the back. Feeling like you have celebration coming in around love. And maybe slow and steady wins the race. But you have some choices. You have an Aries. You have an Aquarius. You also have a Leo coming in. And a new beginning when it comes to love. Not bad. SARS, did the Pisces read the text I sent? And if so, how did it make him feel? Okay, let's see. Did he read the text? Right now I only have a 33% chance he read it. It shows he's holding himself back. I don't think he's read it yet. The Magician is in reverse too. I don't think he's read it yet. No, not yet. I think he will. I just don't think he has yet. Okay, so that's just it, right? It was just SARS. Brandy, her phone cracked out. All right, then that's it for me. I am tired. I'm going to go to bed, and I will see you all tomorrow. I'm going to try to get on tomorrow between 10 and 11. I think I'm going to be home tomorrow, so maybe I'll see. I'll see if I can come on 3 times, just so that I can hit the different time zones. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye bye.